One morning, Ariana Grande left home to go to her favorite library in New York. That day, she wanted to get out of her routine, to be alone, to find some peace. When she got to the library, she saw an unfamiliar face. An old man was quietly reading a book in the corner of the library, ignoring the noise around him. Ariana, being the kind of person who loves to help others, immediately approached the man and greeted him politely. "Hello," Ariana said, sitting down next to him. "I'm Ariana. I don't see you here often. Are you new here?" The man looked up at Ariana. There was sadness in his eyes. "Yes," she said. "I found this place a few years ago, but every time I come here I feel lonely. No one notices me. I'm alone, girl." Ariana recognized his sense of loneliness. Even though as a celebrity he always attracted attention in the world, it was difficult to truly understand the emptiness and loneliness inside a person. In that moment, she felt the power of touching people's souls beyond just being a celebrity. Ariana thought that no matter how famous she was, there were still lonely people in the world, and she realized that she could bring a solution to this loneliness. "If you listen to me, maybe I can share something," Ariana said gently. "Some people just need someone. Maybe just by talking to someone, the feeling of loneliness can disappear." The man nodded, took a deep breath, and began to speak. "My daughter lost her life in a road accident many years ago. Since that day, everything has lost its meaning. What I do, what I go, it all feels empty." Ariana deeply felt the pain in his eyes. In her songs and concerts, she had often written emotional lyrics for people. But in that moment, she realized how important it was for her to understand how real pain is felt and the emptiness in a person's soul. "I've suffered a lot of loss, too. I've lost people I loved very much," Ariana said, her eyes slightly distant. "But there is always a light in life. Sometimes when we think we are lost, someone can show us that light. And maybe it's a word, a look, or a memory. People need others to understand their loss." Adam was touched by Ariana's words. "But how? It seems too late for me. Where is that light?" he asked. Ariana smiled. "Sometimes light is something we can only find in the darkest places. Maybe your light is here. These books, this silence, maybe the other people who came here. Everything can heal you in some way. We'll discover that together." From that day on, Ariana went to the library every week. She and the old man read books and chatted together. Each week, the man's spirit healed a little more, and Ariana's graceful and gentle approach showed him the light he had lost. Over time, the man began to leave the feeling of loneliness behind a little more and began to talk to other people in the library. One day, Ariana went to the library and found the man in another corner, chatting with another person. She smiled and was so happy that she decided to write a song. In that song, she wanted to tell that a lost light can be found just by holding someone's hand. The song was about loneliness and healing. Ariana called that song "Light in the Dark" and received a great deal of attention worldwide. But behind the song was Ariana's true inner feeling, to feel the loneliness of people, to touch them, and together find a light in the darkness. And thanks to Ariana, that old man found his lost light. Now, every time he came to the library, he was filled not only with books, but also with peace. This story took shape when a big celebrity realized what a difference a small act of kindness, a word, a conversation can make. Although Ariana sang for millions on stage, she had also discovered the power of touching people in a real sense and adding meaning to their lives. She became not just a singer, but a person who could shed light on people's souls.